Hey, what's up, everybody? So instead of talking to myself, I thought I would just record a video and express my thoughts and just share some of my things that I think about in my crazy head of mine. And I first want to say that anything I say, I'm not saying that these things that I might say are facts. These are just my perspective at the time of this recording. So today I just want to talk about how being black, being a person with black skin is exhausting. And that's what I want to talk about. How being black is exhausting. Now, first I want to say this. Being a human is freaking exhausting. If you are a person of a different race other than black and you're watching this, whether you're white, you're Asian, Middle Eastern, Latino, being a person in general is just exhausting. It is hard to just be a person, whether you're a man, a woman, anything. Let me know like if I am crazy or not, but being a person, being an adult and being aware of your surroundings and how life really works is tiring and exhausting. And I don't even know if I believe that happiness could be found on this damn earth. I don't even know if that's even a possibility. But for the sake of this video, being a black woman, I do want to focus on being being black is exhausting. And I'm going to give a few reasons why I believe that it is exhausting. Now, my first thing I would state is that being black comes with a lot of negativity from everybody, from other black people, from white people, from Asian people, from Latin people, Middle Eastern people, everybody. And I do want to clarify, if I left out a group, it's not because you don't matter. I'm just not going to name every racial group that exists in the entire world. But just in a general concept, being black comes with a lot of negativity. Things that are associated with being light or white or things that are positive are usually associated with white people. Now, that's another video about why that is. And I'm not saying that being black is a negative thing. I'm only saying that it's associated with all this negativity. Another thing I want to say is when black people do things that are wrong, it's always highlighted their race. So what I mean by that is, for people that are slow, if a white person commits a mass murder, the fact that they are white has nothing to do with the murder. The only thing that matters is just that there was a mass murder that killed so many people. However, if a black person were to do the same crime, the fact that they are black has something to do with the fact that they committed the crime. I'm sure many of us have been on different forums or message boards where people really say what they think on news articles that feature black men or women that have committed some, horrible crimes. And it can get very racial in these comment sections, right? I'm not even going to say the type of comment that people will write. I'm sure you have all read these things. But ever notice that a white man could go do something, horrible, and everyone, now I'm not saying everyone knows what the white guy did was bad, but they don't bring up their race. It's just, oh, a guy went out and did this. But when a black guy went out and did something, there are going to be people, they pay attention to their race, like, oh, it's almost like he did it because he's black. He cannot help himself, because black men are violent. They're prone to violence. They're quick to anger. They cannot control themselves. This is what black men or black people do. Those type of notions. So that's just an observation. I'm sure we all know this if we're honest with ourselves. So, the first point I said was just that being black is associated with negativity. The second thing is that when a black person does something wrong, it is highlighted, and it can affect other black people. It's almost like as if a black person does something, it has to do with other black people. You know, oh, this black guy did this, maybe other black people are like this. I had a few bad experiences with a black person. That means all black people do these things. Well, what about when I'm around other races and I'm not treated the right way, or I had bad experiences? Are all Middle Eastern people this way? Are all Asian people this way? Are all men this way? Are all women this way? Are all Native Americans this way? Are all tall people this way? So that's just another thing. Like, being black, it's almost if let's just be real. You might watch like social media and hear about a crime, and you hope and pray as a black person that it wasn't a black person that committed the crime, just so that they won't be going, oh, black people, the 13%, they're back at it again. So and this is just these are just thoughts that are just coming to my mind right now. But like, I don't know what it's like to be another race. I don't know what it's like to be a man. And I know that we all have our different experiences. All I can say, though, is that being a black person is challenging. Being a woman is challenging. There's things about being a woman that I'm not sure that I like. It just being a person is so damn hard as an adult. So it's just, the point of this video was just that being black is exhausting. How do you get to 30, 40 years old and you're not fucking exhausted as a black person? Knowing that everywhere you go, if you live in a black city with mostly black people, maybe you feel differently. Maybe you're watching this video from Jamaica. Maybe you're watching this video from an African nation where 99% of the people around you are black, so you may not have the perspective that I am talking about. But for black people that are in mixed cities, maybe cities that are heavily, white or other races, I would imagine that, some of you all listening that are in places that don't have that many black people might feel the same way that I'm expressing in this video. Now, I'm going to be making a lot of videos, and this is my very first video, so please like the video and share it. Those are just going to be my first 2 points for this video. So as a recap, I said that being black is exhausting. Being black is associated with negativity, and things that are considered good are usually white. And we could talk about that in a different video. And then also, like I said, when black people do bad things, it affects how some people perceive black people in general. And also, when a black person does something wrong, their race is highlighted. People pay more attention, But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe.